So if you're watching this, you know you're what you're here for. Just watch the old nostalgic gold, watching the old classicness and whatever. And speaking of, I could do the. I would love to do the intros that I used to do, but even that's not being too popular, so I'm not gonna do it. Also, you can't do it here anyway, so. By that I mean having my own intro theme music to kind of get us into the whole idea of a video. So. But anyway, today was your birthday. Well, happy late birthday. Happy late anniversary. All that and more. And happy late Mother's Day, Father's Day, because by the time this video comes out, because I also, speaking of classicness, I've just been in a mood to just do nothing but Zelda. So, Link to the Past, one of my favorite games from childhood. Even though this is one of them that I actually started out with. As far as owning games and stuff like that, it's where my collection started at. That's not to say I didn't play games. I didn't play all of them, or a lot of them, but I played quite a few back in the day on other people's, stuff, right? Well, I didn't get a chance to do a whole lot, and then there's games borrowed, but I gave it back, I don't think I actually completed it, though. One of them I know is the Ninja Turtles game. Oh, yeah. Somebody was supposed to be a friend of mine loaned me his game, and I gave it back. What is it? Another friend of mine, supposedly, anyway, he decides to take it, and, he said, I let him borrow it, and he never came back. And that was Illusion of Gaia. So I ain't seen Illusion of Gaia since then. So, but I still own it. I'm not relinquishing ownership of it. No. But I will eventually get another cartridge for it one day. So nothing says that, as far as being on a playlist, it doesn't say that if I don't have it in my hands, it doesn't count. I don't mean like just physically, but in other words, if I don't have it in person, as long as I still own it, especially for half the games I've already lost, which is a thing. Yeah, because I lost quite a few games too. I had, believe it or not, I don't know, I think it was kind of a bad disc anyway. It wasn't that terrible. Final Fantasy X, I had to replace that and had a brand new copy. It was actually not only new, but it has something that my original copy never even had. Ain't that something? So now I officially own, again, Final Fantasy X, even though that, I can't play it and record it, and I would love to. But, hey, I like to see things from other point of views too, but not while I'm trying to do the same game. No. So, yeah. I mean, don't worry. I got you covered as far as having a better version anyway. I've got 4 videos. Actually, no, 3. Right now, ready to be released. Ultimately, my penultimate goal to get this going for an ongoing thing would be every Sunday anyway. Like I said. So Sundays is my ultimate goal for this. I'll try to find some longer ones because there just ain't that many short games I could play. The old classic nature. Or as long as this, because it's kind of short, but it has to be long enough. Like, I don't mean like, oh, well, I can only get about 4 episodes, so, whatever. Or only 3 episodes. At least anywhere between 10 to 20 out of the entire set. That's as far as a short goes. If it's too short, then it's... I guess I can go ahead and put it on Sunday, but It just depends on whether or not there's nothing opened up in the schedule. Because pinned ultimately on BitChute, I have right now 3 videos every single day now, but then it's going to dwindle down to 2 a day, except for Sunday and sometimes Friday and Saturday. So that's about it. Otherwise, Monday through Thursday will definitely be 2 videos. You know? And unlike some people, I don't know. I might actually do the schedule at some point differently as well, where like things are just like, okay, you know, so you don't have to wait for the next one. I don't know, but that'll be sometime in the future. And Command & Conquer Relay Retaliation might be going on hiatus again as soon as I reach up to the mission I don't really like, but you know, whatever. So anyway, yeah, it's been a long while since I actually did anything here. So what were we going to do in the last episode? I forgot now. So I believe what we want to do is we want to go here and I want to, yeah, that's right, I got to get prepared for that and then there. At least we don't have to do a hell of a lot in there. So I think I might actually go with 1 ferry and a thing of, you know, blue medicine. There we go. A couple of things of that, 1 ferry and that, be fine. You know, by the time I actually do get 4 bottles though, I always wind up with a B of some kind. Oh yeah, so down here, I forgot all about this, is I believe a shop of some sort. Yeah, so I don't need it, just so you know. I can't wait to get better equipment because, I mean, I'm telling you, even though that the hardest soldier I know of to beat will always be regularly, because you don't fight those ones with the like you did in the first dungeon. There it is. So that's where you'd normally find a bomb anyway. So can't wait to play more of this. Cool, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna get a couple of bottles, and yeah, before I finish off, even if I have to do at least a couple to knock them out of the way, I will do that. You know, that's fine. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these. Okay. Now, what I can do and will show you is that if you just don't feel like messing with going back and forth to the village, or you forget, you know, glad I have a sword, but anyway, there is this. So, you know, it's like 3 waterfall of wishings, I guess you might say. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this. We'll go throw in something else. I'll tell you what though, I do like the randomizer because I can get both the old and the new, and the shovel and something else. So let's go ahead and exchange this thing for that, so we can, you know, just in case because this right here is a good thing. If you don't remember about the where to get the always guaranteed thing, this is also guaranteed too. Depends on if your bottle is empty or not. Excuse me, your magic bottle. And yes, I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. So, once again, this is only good for one thing. She filled your bottle with the medicine of magic. To get such a potion free is quite a bargain. That's all she does. But that's only for this. Okay? And check this out. Ta-da! You know, even though it's at one or a half, that's pretty good because that's, you know, makes it better. You don't actually have to have half and do anything, but I don't care that I'm not getting that heart. That is not very often you actually see that. So that guy right there, you don't want to try and fall down to. Yep. Just want to try and defeat him. That's all you can do. There used to be something out here that would attack us. But not anymore, just in the Dark World, so keep that in mind. Let's see, what does this sign say? Welcome to the magic shop. The waterfall of wishing is just ahead. No kidding. So, what we want to do now is we actually want to get another one of these. Yep. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you could also have 4 of them, but I choose to have a fairy just in case, because sometimes you can forget to release the magic. So now remember, if you're going to go to the one out in the ocean or whatever it is you got to swim to, it's the big one, you know, where you have to drop rupees, you want to always have it at max. So I'm going to go through here. Almost got caught. Damn thing would not let me move again. So what do you think here? Where am I going? There's also a rupee we could have here. By the way, that guy with the arrows disappeared that was supposed to be over here. There's that. Damn. Never mind. Okay. Come on, dude. Yeah, he got me. So, if you're quick enough, you can also avoid the ones that they have those landmines. Oh. This is also a good way to get yourself up pretty quick. There's supposed to be a tree right here, but I guess not. Anyway, I'm not going to look for the flute right now. No. Too much to do. Plus, if you keep the shovel, you actually have a better chance of getting the... the last and final heart. So, anyway. God damn it. Dude, get off! one more thing to do. And that's this. Whatever that's worth. So yeah, you can come in here almost guaranteed until it stops. But, you know, it's forever, but you have to give it time to reset. So, because even though sometimes you get green ones, and rarely do you get red ones, but it will happen. Just for the record. Yeah, and that one lady is gone to support us. So let me think here. What are we doing here? Let's see. Yeah, I suppose I could do that if I want to. It would be good to have full health as we go into that dungeon. I don't know any other way we're going to get hearts anyway. Almost done fulfilling up on our hearts. And that's not a bad thing at all. And we'll go tackle the 4th crystal. Except that we won't actually beat it. Nope. I'm not sure which one we'll start out with, to be honest with you. Probably do the hardest one there is. And then, you know. There are 2 bosses I can think of right offhand that are actually going to be pretty hard. And, well, it's a little bit hard doing the 4th crystal boss, but it's not that bad compared to 3 and 7. 3 and 7 are like the worst. They're kind of, 5 has also got a kind of a hard boss too, a little bit more stronger, but not as badly. And so 6 has got kind of a strong boss, but ain't nowhere near as powerful as say a 7 and 3. I mean, my God, they can hit pretty hard. Anyway, and they have their ways of beating you, believe me. There's also, you might as well know, there's a boss gauntlet coming. Their details is that you don't get to, unlike in Final Fantasy VII, there is no, you know, there's only, well, no. It's just a boss gauntlet, so. We don't have to worry about fighting all the bosses. So, I'm not one to say that boss gauntlets are terrible, but they can be. Because sometimes, boss gauntlets make their bosses a little bit more strong, but because after they revive them, and it has nothing to do with the revival. It's the idea that, you know, not like a saying, you know, get it from Dragon Ball Z. But anyway, so I'll see you guys next time. Until then, later.